Hey, everybody. Another one of my amazing interviews with business partners across the country here within eXp Realty. The Growth Collaborative is growing. We get to be in business with just amazing human beings, first and foremost, awesome realtors that have different areas of expertise. They're all over the country. They have different niches of business. And I love to get the chance to introduce you to them because who knows, you might be looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate in either Northern Texas or Southern Oklahoma, which is exactly where Laurel Anthony does her business. And she's got some unique things that she has experience in. So I'm very excited for this conversation. Laurel and I have some commonality in our background in the past of living in Minnesota, which is fun. Neither of us live there anymore. And we've gotten to know each other over the last couple of years, become friends, and I've just been super excited to see Laurel's growth as a professional, as an entrepreneur, and she's just really, quite frankly, crushing it in real estate when a lot of people are feeling that it's slow. And I think that really comes, Laurel, because you're a hard worker, but you also are very well educated. You know what you're doing. You work hard for your clients, and you're just plain likable. And that's my opinion. People like you because they trust you, and they should. So, Laurel, let's start out the interview with telling us just a little bit about yourself personally, and then we'll jump into how you got into real estate.
Absolutely. And thank you so much for having me. This is really fun just to be able to chat. I am a 10-year resident of North Texas. Like you said, I moved down here from Minnesota to escape the cold and also because the horse industry is here. And so I'm an avid horse person. Initially, I moved to Texas to pursue horses professionally and then kind of realized it's a really, really tough life. And so I ended up kind of working my way into the commercial aviation industry, which I know is a huge, crazy transition, long story, but I did that for about 10 years living here in Gainesville. And then in April of 2020, was laid off. And that's when I decided to pursue my real estate license. So still living in Gainesville. And then I also serve Southern Oklahoma as well. I got my Oklahoma license 2 years ago. So
Awesome.
living here, love everything about it.
Yeah, so you are really servicing quite a bit of the Northern Texas area, as well as moving into Southern Oklahoma. You do land, lots, horse ranches, luxury properties. You work with investors. So talk a little bit about just some of the experiences that you've had the last, I mean, really think about this. It's been less probably than 4 years, or about 4 years that you've been full-time in this real estate world, and you have really gained a tremendous amount of experience and sold quite a bit of real estate. So what is, tell us a little bit about, what you enjoy about that, the niches that you've kind of found yourself in, and the things that you've been able to help clients with.
Gosh, I've really been so blessed, and it does not, it's not something I ever forget how blessed I've been to meet the people that I've met in such a short amount of time. I really started actively working in North Texas. It was September 2020. My license was active. And then I was with a team briefly. One of my first contacts in real estate was off of a for sale by owner mobile home that changed my life. And I cannot emphasize it enough. I called this for sale by owner. I was able to get the listing. And I got a sign lead off the listing, and I called it back. It was a North Dakota number for some reason. And it turns out these clients, this person that called me, they were looking to invest, start building, start, purchasing new mobile homes and putting them on land. And we've worked together ever since, and they've been great clients. Now we're looking at, purchasing land, subdividing land into 1 acre lots, bringing builders in, custom construction. It is like, if you ever, I guess one thing I always think about is if you ever doubt calling a for sale by owner, just do it. Like, I wouldn't have called that number, and I happened to be on a showing that day with some other folks, and I was like, hey guys, I got to stop and get this number real quick. And I took a picture. I mean, it was literally that quick.
Wow.
And that's changed the trajectory of my career. So beyond that, I've also been really blessed with just a lot of organic business, sphere of influence business, horse people, obviously. And I love meeting new horse people. I love meeting new people in general, but obviously we have that connection. Horse world is small. So I've been blessed with working in the horse industry and kind of reconnecting with people there, reconnecting with people from my old career. A lot of land here, land deals, land investors,
Mhm.
and et cetera.
Yeah.
So kind of across the board.
And there's definitely a migration pattern happening in Texas. And so your market is still doing very well. I know there's still some challenges. The market's adjusted a bit, but you're still busy. But tell us a little bit about your market and some of the things that are going on there in case people are looking at moving to your area.
Our market really, and I don't know that anybody really saw this coming. Our market here, we're just to clarify, I'm about an hour and a half, an hour, 20 minutes north of Dallas,
Mhm.
north of Dallas, Fort Worth. So when COVID happened, the progression of folks from Dallas up to the rural communities near me, Pilot Point, Sanger, even Gainesville, where I live, has just been tremendous. And then most recently, folks are moving from my area up to Oklahoma. So it's kind of this normal progression. Land values have increased tremendously. I mean, it's just been crazy to see what land values um, have done in the past few years. And then most recently, Lake Texoma, which is about 20 minutes from me, there
Mhm.
was a major land acquisition announced. Major land development. Preston Harbor is going to be developing like 3,500 acres of land up there in Lake Texoma. So that includes Margaritaville, single family, luxury residences, condos. I mean, the growth that we're about to see in the next 5 years it's unbelievable. So it's
Yeah.
exciting too, but that's just going to change everything around us. And of course, Sherman is 30 minutes from me to the east.
Yeah.
They're getting a lot of semiconductor plant development, jobs. Durant, north of Sherman, is also, the Choctaw Casino. There's just a lot going on. So I could keep going. It's
Yeah.
exciting.
It's very exciting. It's a huge opportunity.
Mhm,
And I think that a lot of people don't know about that area, but there are a tremendous amount of people that are in fact looking at places that they want to move to. And
mhm,
so, if you have thought of Texas, if you have thought of, that part of the country, you may want to look in some of these areas. And of course, Laurel is somebody that you should talk to. So what's some of the most favorite, parts of being a real estate agent for you? What, brings you joy in this? I know you love meeting the people.
mhm.
How has that blessed your life?
Yeah, the relationships are just so fun and energizing. And it's something I didn't even realize I would really love as much as I do. I've always been a people person. But when you come away from, even, I don't know, just going on a listing appointment, hearing people's stories. I got to watch people working with their border collie dogs, working cattle the other day at a listing appointment. Like, just everybody's got a story, and I love it. Like, I love to learn about people's lives and what makes them tick. And I never, one thing people told me when I was looking to get my license, or even just before when I was thinking about it, talked myself out of it. You don't want to work all the time. You don't want to work all the time. You don't want to work weekends all the time. But I never mind it because it's fun to meet
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
And I just never consider it work, really.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's what keeps me going. I mean, it's just really fun to help people, and especially rewarding when it's, people that you don't think would think of you. People that I used to work with reached out to me, for listing a property,
Yeah.
and being able to help them and see their lives change. It's really cool.
That is awesome. Yeah,
Yeah,
a
it's
lot of people don't realize what we get on the other side of selling real estate. They can see, okay, how we help other people, obviously, transactionally speaking, but relationships are really built during a transformative time in people's lives, which for many people is, moving. And we get to be part of that as realtors. And I think those of us that are relationally driven, like you and I are, it's really a blessing for us just as much as for those we get to work with. And so I think that's amazing. And that's why a lot of people are working with you. I mean, you're helping, multiple people on every month, either buy, sell, or invest real estate in your area. And
Yep.
you also are connected to other people throughout the country that might be horse people that are looking for other people within the industry that understand that particular type of land and property. And so even if you're not in Texas, but you're looking to potentially purchase property, horse property anywhere in the US, within eXp Realty, we're connected to tremendous groups of people all over that have great expertise and have this as a niche in their business. And so Laurel would absolutely be able to connect you as well. So, yeah,
Oh, I
Laurel.
was just gonna say, I actually have been able to connect with some, kind of equine oriented EXP agents back in Minnesota, Washington, referrals. So that's a great network to have.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. And you want to have somebody who's in the community and understands what the needs are in purchasing a property, not just being able to sell the property. So I think it's really important to look to somebody that's an expert and is in that world. So reach out to Laurel if she can help you with that, because that's what we do at eXp Realty. We have access to people all over, which is really awesome. We love to be in that network and provide it to others. So awesome. So moving forward in the new year, I know you have big goals and you're looking to continue to help multiple people every single month throughout northern Texas and also southern Oklahoma. So I'm looking forward to watching you do that. You have grown your business every year since we've been in business together, and it looks effortless from the outside looking in. I know you work really hard, but I think when you really enjoy what you do and you really truly care about the people, and like you said, you don't always feel like it's work. You just do the things, and that's why it looks effortless. So I'm excited that people get to meet you here. We've got a lot of people that are looking all over the country to move to Texas and potentially Oklahoma. So I hope that they consider reaching out to you, because I know how you service your clients, and I'm super proud to be in business with you.
Right back at you. And it's great. Glad we got to do this. This is fun.
This is awesome. We'll be back doing more chats. So we'll have Laurel back talking specifically maybe about some ins and outs of horse ranch properties and things that are going on in her area. But until then, if you want to reach out to Laurel, I'll have all of her information here for you guys to reach out to her if you'd like. Thanks, Laurel. Have a great day.
Thank you. Appreciate it.